First, the benefits by counting Eric's behavior. The first thing we must do is pre-record a baseline of Eric's behavior. Meaning, this must measure the number of behaviors prior to any intervention. So, we must get a baseline or the beginning part of Eric taking a dump on the desk.
And also, the reason why we like to count Eric's behavior is because by counting we can determine if the target behavior is really the cause of the problem. We don't want Eric to continue to take dumps on the desk. So by counting, we can actually get a quality target behaviors to determine whether a behavior needs a treatment plan or help.
Lastly and fourthly is that by counting, we can document progress and or regression. Counting may also help to avoid vague descriptions, meaning it's formally described. There are certain things that we should decide whenever we are the factors that we need to consider whenever we're pinpointing behavior. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think if a substitute teacher were to come in, a stranger, so to speak, and they see Eric's behavior, they're going to be shocked. So what we want to do is create a behavior plan where, whether it is Mr. Frazee or myself, or even a substitute teacher can come in and point Eric in the direction of his targeted behavior.
Like it's operationally defined.
Yeah.
So it's very, very, when you say concise, it's not vague, meaning annoying, irritating, whining behavior. It's more of Eric, in our case with Eric Cartman, is him defecating on a desk.
Yes, and observable. We want it to be
very,
observable.
very much so observable. Secondly is the so what test. And what that essentially means to Ms. Kimura and I is that, is it worth an intervention? Is the behavior worth an intervention? And in our case, don't you think that Eric's...
Yeah, definitely. And also, if you think of the health concerns, it's, we can't have human excrement in the classroom.
Almost like a biohazard.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. But then also, if you think about if we're removing that behavior, we're extinguishing it, then we want to replace that behavior with something more positive.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so in talking with Eric, we know that he loves cheesy puffs.
Oh, I love the cheesy puffs.
And so why not? Give him more cheesy poops.
Absolutely.
Tons.
So it's almost another adaptive behavior, and or what behaviorists like to call as the fair fare test. I think that's what it's operationally defined as. So then, lastly, we have this fourth, and it sounds so ridiculous, but I think it's called the dead man test.
Yeah.
And basically, is the behavior, can a dead man do it? Meaning, lay there and shut up. Well, a dead man can lay there and shut up.
Yeah.
So I think in our case that is not really extremely applicable because it's defecating on a desk.
Yeah.
But I think we're in the right direction.
Yes, and also with the dead man's test, we want to make sure that the goals we are setting for Eric are also observable, like we said.
Very much so.
And so with the dead man test, you can only observe a dead man laying there and shutting up.
And
so,
that's it.
Yeah. So, but Eric can do so much more.
Yes.
A whole lot more. Wink, wink.
All right.
Oh.